Alright, 6.3c. Good news, this is your last lesson for the semester. Better news, you will start second semester with the same material. As I said before, we used to actually go all the way through chapter 6 earlier, but then it just became a situation of they only needed us to get halfway through chapter 6, and then they actually wanted us to review it because of winter break. So the good news is if you kind of got that, then you're going to be fine to start the second semester. Again, best news, if you already understood 6.3a and 6.3b, then you're already finished. Again, I just wanted to give you days and time and practice to get this stuff done. So now we just solve. So again, quick video, not much to talk about. You should already know this. If you did not get 6.3a and 6.3b, you should go back and do that because there's no way you can do this unless you have it down. But I am multiplying by 2 to make them match. I am getting 2x, 16y, 88. I bring down 2x minus 7y, negative 27. But now, since you do kind of have this down, I'm going to show you the way I do it on paper because I do not rewrite it more than what I did right there. What I do when I switch my bottom row is I literally go through and I just switch everything. So I put a negative in front of the 2, and then I make sure to turn that into a plus, and then I go here and make sure to turn that into a plus, and there is my switch. This goes away. This makes 23y, and 88 plus 27 is, I don't know, I should know that, 115? I don't know. Yes, I'm still smart. But now, this is where we stopped yesterday. All you got to do is divide by 23 and hope that it works. And it's 5. So again, just like last lesson or 6.2, the second answer is easier to find than the first answer. If you can find your first answer on substitution, if you can find your first answer on elimination, you are in great shape. So I'm not going to have you find the second one yet because that's what second semesters for, but just make sure you can find the first one, and that's that. But that's all you have to do. Sorry, I almost threw the paper away. Here we go again. We need our x's to match, so I multiply by 3. I get 3x minus 15y equals, that'll be 24 added to 90, which is 114. Then you leave the bottom alone. 3x minus 7y equals negative 50. And again, what I do now is I switch the bottom row. And you could rewrite it, but again, since you should be kind of used to this now, I would start adding this because as you get older, you do not want to keep doing that step. Just make sure you switch all 3. Do not switch this one, switch that one, stop to get a drink, and then continue on. Switch, switch, switch before you do anything else because otherwise you will forget one. This goes away. This makes negative 8y. This makes, I don't know, 64. Plus 50. And then, of course, when you divide by negative 8, which I would usually switch it, but again, you're 6 chapters in, so you have developed your own system at this point to get to y equals 8, but that's it. That's all there is to it. Look at my next one. You're going to love this. People love seeing zeros on problems because it just throws everybody off as if 0 does not exist and has never existed. But everybody has nothing at some point. Anyway, multiply by 8 here. Multiply by 6 here. 48x minus 24y equals 0 because 0 times anything is 0. Don't make that mistake and put 8. That would be 1 times 8. Then 48x plus 54y equals, wow, that is 24 because 6 times 4 is 24. I don't need the 0. 6 times 1 is 100. So it's 6 times 100, which is 600 plus 24. So it should be 624. Should be. There you go. Now I switch on my signs, and what I usually do for pluses is I don't write a minus on it because it'll be confusing. What I do with these pluses is I literally scribble it out and then put a minus above it. And with these, what I don't do is this. Because people like to put the negative here. But when you go to read it, you don't see that negative. So what I do is I literally put a negative like right in front of that 6 so I can see that negative and make sure it's not anywhere near that equal sign. That's also why I leave space in front of the equal sign, because some people put equals 624 and they put the negative right here and they miss it because they can't see it. If you're going to use this method, this is what I'm telling you. If you're going to use this method, use it appropriately, otherwise you're going to miss a lot of problems. But other than that, this goes away. This gives me negative 78y equals negative 624. I want to do that in my head, but I don't know how. I do know how, I just don't know how on the spot. The answer is 8. So divide by 78. Divide by negative 78. Y equals 8. Not tough as long as you got the other stuff understood. Last one. 6x plus 2y equals 40. Again, with this, we need to multiply the 5 up. We need to multiply the 6 down. 30x, 10y, 200. 30x, 30y, 360. Switch, remember scribble and switch, and then make sure your negative is blatantly not next to the equal sign. Cross out, that makes negative 20y and negative 160. Is this another 8? So divide by negative 20, divide by negative 20, and you do get 8 again. Don't tell me I got 8 on all those. 3 of them in a row. That's boring. Again, pre-test should be available as long as you got 90% on everything. The pre-test will close on Friday. Your test must be completed by Monday at midnight. I guess it is Monday by midnight for that. Sorry about that. There are no makeups for the test since the quarter is ending. Just be sure to ask for help when you need it. Again, congratulations on making it through your first high school semester in math. Again, that pre-test has been there the whole time. If you are way ahead right now because you're trying to catch up to take the test, email me for the password and I will give it to you whenever you're ready. But if I were you, even if you're trying to get to the test quickly, I would at least do some of the pre-test work before taking the test. That way you at least know that you have it under control. But other than that, like I said, good job, and I guess I'll talk to you later. Have a good day. Good luck.